Good day everyone, my name is Alex and welcome to a new speed test. For today we have two phones with 6 gigs of RAM, so that's a lot of RAM for each device. So we have the UMI Plus E and the Xiaomi Mi Mix. In this speed test we are going to check out the fingerprint scanners on both devices, we are going to check out the Antutu benchmark and the Geekbench 4 results for both devices, and then we are going to start opening the exact same apps in the exact same time, and then we'll check out the RAM management on both devices. Starting on the left to the UMI Plus E, so we have 6 gigs of RAM as I mentioned before, we have the Helio P20 CPU, this is an octa-core processor. We also have 64 gigs of RAM and running Android 6.0.1. The Xiaomi Mi Mix has the Snapdragon 821 and this is a much more powerful CPU. We also have 6 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of internal storage and of course running Android 6.0.1 as well. On the Antutu benchmark, of course, there is no comparison here and the Xiaomi Mi Mix gets a score that's more than double than the UMI Plus E. And moving to the Geekbench 4, here we don't have that big of a difference for the multi-core score, but for the single-core score, the Xiaomi Mi Mix gets a much higher score. We are going to start by checking out the speeds for the fingerprint scanner. So on the UMI Plus C we have the fingerprint scanner on the front, and on this one we have the fingerprint scanner on the back, and that's why we have the mirror here. So I'm going to turn off the screens on both devices and I'll try touching the sensors in the exact same time. And let me slow that down for you. And it seems that the Xiaomi Mi Mix was faster. And we are also gonna try the exact same test, but with the screens on this time. So we have the screens on both devices and I'll try touching them at the same time. And let me slow that down for you. And it seems that the Xiaomi Mi Mix was faster. For our next test, we're gonna start opening the exact same apps in the same time. I'm gonna show you that I don't have any apps running in the background for either device. And we're gonna start with FIFA 16 on both. And I'm not sure which one was faster, maybe the UMI Plus, but I'm not totally sure. But we'll wait and see which one starts the game sooner, and of course the Mix was faster for that. We'll leave this game running in the background for both devices. And the next one is gonna be the GPS test, so you can see which one connects to the satellites faster. And the Mix was a bit faster and it's already connected, so very fast on the Xiaomi Mi Mix. And we are waiting for the UMI Plus E. And it's finally connected. So we'll leave this one running in the background as well. The next one is gonna be Chrome on both devices. And I think that the Mix was slightly faster. So let's open the same article on both. And it did load a bit faster on the UMI Plus E. Okay, so we'll leave this one in the background as well. And the next game it's gonna be Pokemon Go. And it did start a bit sooner on the Xiaomi Mi Mix. But let's see what the difference is for actually running the game. So it seems that it is much faster on the Mix than on the UMI Plus E. We'll give that a second till it starts up. And it finally started up. So we'll leave this one running in the background as well. The next one is gonna be the YouTube app. So kind of in the same time, but I believe that this one loaded a bit faster. So if we go here, for example, I'm gonna start my own video here. So it did start on this one a bit sooner. We'll leave that one running in the background. The next one is gonna be Twitter on both. And kind of in the same time. Maybe this one loaded slightly faster. So we'll leave that one running in the background. The next one is gonna be Asphalt Extreme. And it did start on the UMI Plus E slightly faster, but let's see which one actually starts the game sooner. And it seems that the UMI Plus C is gonna start this one faster. So that's quite unexpected. So we'll leave this one running in the background on both devices as well. The next one is gonna be Instagram. And again, kind of in the same time, I'm just gonna open my account on both, and let's open the same picture. So kind of in the same time, maybe the UMI was slightly faster, but we'll leave that one running in the background. The next one is gonna be Temple Run. And we'll just wait and see which one starts faster, but it is looking like the Mi Mix, it's gonna be faster for this game. But the UMI Plus C is not that far behind anyways. So the Mi Mix was a bit faster for this. So we'll leave this one in the background as well as soon as it starts. Alright, and next we have the speed test, but let me just make sure that they're connected to the same network. So that's the network there, and I just want to make sure that they're on the same Wi-Fi network. Okay, so now they're on the same Wi-Fi network. So let's open that speed test app. And again, it was slightly faster on the Mix, and we're gonna do this separately. So this one is gonna be the first one, and I'm gonna fast forward the test. And we'll check out the speeds on the Mi Mix, and again I'm gonna fast forward the test. And the download speed was almost 3 times more than on the UMI Plus E on this one. So we'll leave this one running in the background. Then the next one is the camera launch. So we'll lock both screens on both devices. And I believe on this one we have to press the power button twice, and on this one the volume down twice. So let's see if we can get them open at the same time. So the camera app was faster on the UMI Plus. Let's try that one more time. So yeah, the camera app opens faster on the UMI Plus. Alright, now that we've seen this, let's see what happened with all those apps running in the background for both devices. So we have a whole bunch of apps running in the background. So I'm gonna go all the way to the end to FIFA 16 on both. And this one didn't have to reload, but it seems that it had to like connect once again to the servers or something. Going back to the multitasking menu on both devices. So I'm just gonna go to the GPS testing app. So they both had to actually reconnect to the satellites. We'll leave that one running in the background, and let's see what else we have here. We have Chrome on both devices. So let's see what happened to Chrome. So it seems that it's still running in the background for both devices. So the next app that we have, it's Pokemon Go on both. So again, it's still running in the background for both devices. The next one is going to be the YouTube app. So it was in the same spot for both devices. And the next app that we have, it's Twitter on both. So it's still running in the background for both devices. The next one, it's Asphalt Extreme. So I'm still running in the background for both of them. This one actually has to load that ad, I believe. So leave this one running in the background. And let's see what else we have in there. So we have Instagram, and still running in the background for both. And the last one, it's Temple Run. So again, it's still running in the background for both. So you've seen the difference between the UMI Plus E and the Xiaomi Mi Mix. Keep in mind that the UMI Plus E costs about $240–250, and this phone costs around $800, so it's a very big price difference. And the speeds in between them, well, even though there is a difference and the mix it's a bit faster, this one still does pretty good for a phone that cheap. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did like it, press that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.